Hey guys, Donnie here at Tomorrow Group, eXp Realty, Memphis, Tennessee, and today we're going to talk about those crazy car payments that we have to pay and how they affect your home buying ability. We post a new video just about every week. I need you to go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe to the channel and make sure you don't miss any of the new videos. Let's talk real estate. All right guys, so take a look. I know the average car payment out there is getting higher every day. Car prices have gone through the roof. Even if you buy used car prices have gone up. I know I've got some cars that I bought a couple of years ago that are worth more today than I paid for them because it's so hard to get them, and that's kind of what we're dealing with. That's called inflation, right? We're all seeing that. So what I want to talk about though, because it's more important than ever, especially with rising interest rates, because when interest rates go up, they're probably going to go up on your car payments as well. And all of that affects what you can buy in a home. When your lender does your mortgage and they say, hey, you qualify with your income to be able to spend $1,500 a month, and that will give you this much house, all your other debts are taken into consideration. There are different, what they call debt to income ratios that they use. And one of those ratios takes all of your debts in. So it's really important if you're planning to buy a home, don't go out and get a really big car payment. If you're spending $600 to $700 a month on a car, it might be a wise investment to downgrade that car, get you one you can pay for or one with half the payment so that you can afford more house. I know that's a tough sacrifice. However, the house is going to be an asset that is going up in value right now. If you have complained at all about the price of houses, that means you probably didn't own one. Because if you own one, then you know you're making more money as those homes go up in value. That tells you right there that it's much more important to be able to get into the right home and make the right investment than it is to have the right car. And let me tell you, I love some cars. I own several. If there's anybody that wants you to have awesome cars, it's me. I guarantee you that. I love some cars, okay? Look at them just about every day. So there you go. So certainly understand. But sometimes we got to make the right choices. So with interest rates rising, we know the Fed is raising interest rates. We know the interest rates on home mortgages has been going up. This is more important than ever because that is affecting your home buying ability as the rates rise. Also, your car payments are. So let's just talk about this a little bit. On a car payment on a $300,000 house payment at a 4% interest rate, which is just kind of an average rate that I'm taking right now. I'm hearing some below 3, I'm hearing some right above 4, or some below 4, some right above 4, sorry. And I am just taking an average of 4%. It changes your payment every $1,000 that you buy about $4. So that means if you bought a $400 car, it's $100,000 less house you can buy. So think about that. A $400 car payment, which is not a crazy high car payment by today's standard, but it could change your payment $100,000. So in this market, if you're at a $200,000 mark with a $400 car payment, super, super competitive. Any house that's advertised for $200 is probably going to sell for well above that, which means you just got priced out and you don't even get to buy the home at all. Whereas if you didn't have that $400 car payment and you could afford to buy a $300,000 house, still very competitive, still may very well get bid up, but at least now you can qualify. At least you have a chance. At least you're in the running to go look at something in that range, and it gets you a little bit higher, a little bit away from those investor areas to where there might be less cash offers for you to have to compete with, as well as fewer people that can qualify, because as the price goes up, there's always fewer people in the community that can qualify for that price. So you are exponentially reducing your competition by going up in price point. And in that example, from 200 to 300, it's pretty extreme because you're going from below average to average in pricing. So that's eliminating a lot of competition, eliminating a lot of investors, and that can make a huge difference. Now, what if you have an $800 car payment? Well, if a $400 car payment is $100,000, guess what? An $800 car payment is $200,000. Now, I love a Corvette or an Escalade or something just as much as the next guy that you're going to be paying that $800 house payment on. However, $200,000, the difference between a $200,000 loan or trying to buy a $200,000 house and buying a $400,000 house is huge because, again, you're eliminating that much more of the competition giving you a much better chance of being able to get some of your terms into the offer to be able to purchase that home. It makes a really big difference. God forbid if you have two of those car payments, if you're a married couple and you've got two car payments and they're $500 each, $250,000 or so you can have $250,000 in cars that's going down in value most likely or will at some point, or $250,000 in houses that may go down in value, but over time are going to be going up in value. I'd rather have the $250,000 investment that's going up in value, plus that interest on that loan might be tax deductible, which is going to save you even more money. So that's something to think about also. So I hope that helps you out. I hope that helps you avoid a little bit of car fever, because I know we all get it. I know I certainly do. Don't let me see the correct portion of 9/11, and who knows what could happen, right? Thanks for watching the video. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. You know we'll get back to you. You can always reach out to me directly, and you can find my details in the description. I'll see you next week.